Something that's real serious that's going on right now was the event at the Kevin Hart roast. So we had Mr. Tony Hinchcliffe. He made a joke in regards to Mr. George Floyd being murdered. We ain't gonna say past it, we're gonna say for what it is. When you heard the joke, or when you saw it on the news, or whatever you saw it on, how did that make you feel?
Everybody's gonna pay attention to somebody with a platform like that. You know what I mean? So it was, I feel like it was insulting to the culture. It's insulting to the family. It's insulting to his friends. It's definitely insulting and hurtful for Gianna, because Gianna haven't even been to school since this happened.
It made me mad. My daughter's father was murdered in the streets. My daughter went to school not knowing what was going on,
Right.
and came home and said, "Mama, what happened with my daddy?"
Get on your knee and stay on there for 9 minutes and 29 seconds and see how your knee feel. And the thing is to insinuate that Floyd is in hell. You saying, oh, he's looking up. You know what I'm saying? He's looking up and he's laughing so hard you can't breathe. Man, you can go yourself, bro.
If there was anything Kevin Hart, the other guy, Tony Hinchcliffe, anything they could say, do, some kind of gesture, what could they do to even begin to try to, apologize, make you feel some type of ease about the situation?
I don't really know, because I'm so tired of the apologies.
You're now rocking with the biggest host of the Speak On It podcast, and I'm sitting here with a very special guest, man, Mr. Travis, OG, Mugsy, Kane. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, my brother? What's going on?
Man, I appreciate you taking the time out to speak with me today.
No problem.
Yo, man. So, first of all, I want to start it out by saying we appreciate what you're doing for the community.
Yeah.
How y'all created the foundation for George Floyd, man. That's real deep. I know you was close to the family, so it's close to your heart. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it for the clout and all that. You really passionate about this, and I like to see genuine people doing things like this. So, like I said, I want to say respect to you for that first and foremost. But we bring you on the show today. This is the Speak On The podcast. I like to give people a chance to speak on whatever they may want to talk about. But something that's real serious that's going on right now was the event at the Kevin Hart roast. So we had Mr. Tony Hinchcliffe. He made a joke in regards to Mr. George Floyd being murdered. We ain't gonna say past it, we're gonna say for what it is. So what I want to do today was give you an opportunity to tell us, when you heard the joke, or when you saw it on the news, or whatever you saw it on, how did that make you feel?
As a black man, it makes you feel bad that you see another African-American male that is doing a joke with the platform that he has, doing a joke about the dead. First of all, disrespecting a dead, period.
Right.
But for you to sit up there and not sit up there and say anything twice.
Two times. He said
Two times. The first time he said it was on Tom Brady.
Right.
Okay. It was called out like that. He called out about that. You know what I mean? This time here, you know what I mean, I caught wind of it and it really touched me this time. Anything that anybody says about me touched me.
Right.
And for you to be having the melanin of our skin and sit up there and condone this racist, Caucasian guy is bad. It's like I said at TMZ, but when I first start off with the interview, it's sad for the culture.
Right.
Everybody don't understand it. When it says, I say it's sad for the culture. It's sad for the culture, so I'm saying, we got another brother trying to, bring up something, and these people, and y'all know what I mean when I say these people.
Yeah.
It's already, you see the climate of America right now. And you see these people's already trying to bring us back 50 years.
Right. Yeah.
With a platform that you have, you're not doing that, but help them.
Yeah, you help them, yeah.
You help them, man. Because everybody's going to listen to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's going to pay attention to somebody with a platform like that. You know what I mean? So it was, I feel like it was insulting to the culture. It's insulting to the family. It's insulting to his friends. It's definitely insulting and hurtful for Gianna, because Gianna haven't even been to school since this happened. You know what I'm saying? See, everybody's not knowing this, but see, I'm right here. I know this.
Right. I read somewhere she was.
Yeah, she was being bullied. You know what I mean? So, for when you have a it's always something being said, but on a platform of Netflix, when you have it on like a platform like that, it's all over the world, man. And here it is. It's a butt of jokes that's already coming about his death as it is. It's about the criticism about his death as it is already. For her to go back to school and have to face the scrutiny of being bullied by them saying her father name or how Kevin or how Tony or how did Netflix did it. It's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I understand. They trying to say, it's comedy and it shouldn't be taken that serious, but. I just feel like y'all millionaires, man. Y'all been doing this for 30 plus years. You telling me it was nothing else you could write that would have been funny that didn't have nothing to do with a black man being murdered. That's what you gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand that.
Yeah. The thing is, man, I talked to some comedians, you know what I mean? And I talked to Mad Bomb, I talked to Ray, etc. I've even listened to what D.L. Hewlett was saying, and a couple other comedians and celebrity friends of mine that I'm not gonna say their name, you know what I mean, because I don't want them to, get any backlash about this. But it's like this, man. It's a whole panel of people on your roast.
Right.
A whole panel of people.
Right.
It's a whole audience of celebrities. I think you should have reflected some of this joke, this humor towards
who was there.
Exactly. Celebrities that's there.
Yeah.
One of the celebrities on the panel.
Yeah.
Why bring up the dead?
Wow. Yeah. Right.
And I'm not, I'm saying, I'm not condoning none of it. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? As sad as bad as that Charles the Clerk was, I'm not condoning that joke that he sit up there and say about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you gotta understand, if everybody know me, you know who I am as an activist, as Travis Cain. I'm unbiased.
Okay.
I'm not biased by a long shot.
Right.
I love all. But when it comes to culinary and our culture, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Yeah. Got a whole lot of people.
And that's what I did, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to sit up there and go up there around all these people and do colon inspections.
God.
Do colon inspections to these white racist comedians.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Right.
I want to use some other words, but I can't.
Okay.
We're going to keep it professional.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Man, but feel free to speak on it. We're not holding back on here.
Yeah, but I have to stay humble.
Okay.
Because if I don't get humble, I might get to being in a way that they don't want to see me.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not our foundation. I don't want them to think that we're running some ratchet or ghetto foundation.
Yeah.
Or something like that. No, man, I'm a representation of it.
Okay.
And I will keep on being, even though they're trying to bring me down, talking me, putting me in jail and everything else behind this statement. That's what I really feel. You know what I mean? The reason I just got picked up the other day, because, it's ironic that I could sit up there and put a interview out on TMZ, and 3 hours later I'm arrested.
Yeah.
Now make it make sense.
Yeah, it don't to me. Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Arrested
in my community where I do things.
Yeah. Every day.
What I do for my community. You feel me?
Right.
It's me that's sitting up there and throws the events and with the help of all my other friends and foundations, for me to sit up there and be targeted like that, it tells you something.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like the interview came out at 8 to 9 something in the morning. 11 o'clock, I'm being put in the handcuffs.
Yeah.
So make it make sense. It's ironic. What that ironic?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Guess what? God got me, man. My power had me.
For sure.
And he had this whole movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had everything was going on.
Right.
That ain't nothing but flesh thinking they doing something.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
So let me ask you this. So seeing as how we are coming up on the anniversary of his passing, so do you find it, like you say, ironic that it seems like there's always a joke told, something that happens when we come around this time?
I don't find that ironic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I find it?
What you find?
I find it, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of coonery.
Okay.
It is a part of coonery, and coonery cats like to get a check when they have a platform. So not all, but most. You know what I mean? You know, it's coonery to the eye of cooneristivity. I'll give you a new word, cooneristivity. But that's what they doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's just to the highest point, to the finest. Cooning to the finest. Cooning to the finest, man. You know, it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, how far are you gonna go to sit up there to get a check?
Yeah, that's for some views like so.
Now you already, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's well taken care of as it is already. I'm pretty sure he's financially stable.
For sure.
So why mess with the poor?
Right.
Why mess with, you know what I'm saying, you know, with someone that's up under you? You know what I mean? Of all jokes, man, like, and this is the thing. You had to know that joke was going to be said because you are one of the executive producers of this show. Yeah. And you can't tell me that he didn't, you know what I'm saying, or okay it, you know what I'm saying, agree it, because in fact, it's your roast.
Yeah, right. And if he didn't agree with it or okay it, he would have came out and said about it now.
Because, so, you know, it's like, you know, you have on that show that was aired, you have a consecutive 17 white Caucasian people that wrote them jokes. No blacks. 17 producers that's white.
We don't know where directly.
Come on, let's go there. You know what I mean? Come on.
For real.
That's who the climb and control that y'all wanted, man.
Yeah.
That's the narrative that y'all want to put out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're not going to sit up there and sugarcoat this shit or play like we don't know what's going on. We did the research. We know what it is. You co-sign for this shit to happen. Yeah. You co-sign like, man, go ahead and say the joke. You know what I'm saying? Now here it is. Him and your partner, him and his partners and all that, they done got to check off the death of my partner. Right. Death of my brother. Right. Come on, man. Yeah. Make it make sense. You know what I mean? Y'all laughing, giggling, joking, you know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all done got a check out the death of my brother. The death of my partner.
If I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere, I could be wrong. Was Kevin Hart not at the funeral?
Kevin Hart, this the thing. Man, I was a fan of Kevin, man. I was a fan of Kevin. You know, a bunch of people fan of Kevin. You know, like, and yeah, he was at the funeral. But now I look at it, I think that's for PR.
Oh, man.
If you go back and look at Kevin Hart's interview after the funeral in Minnesota, because I didn't see him down here in Houston. I don't think he was down here in Houston because I was there speaking, so I couldn't tell you, man. There was so many stars there, and they had, at the time it was COVID. I don't know if he's here in Houston at the final funeral, but I know he's up there in Minnesota, and he did a video afterwards. So, it's like, okay, it's cool. You're saying you're sad and you're upset with how these people done him, but 6 years later,
now we laughing.
Now we laughing about it. You get a check.
Yeah. On your platform.
On your platform. You know what I mean? So, that's, and man, we ain't happy with that shit in Houston.
Nah, not at all.
We ain't happy with that shit, man. Hey, man, you got niggas, man, people that's hot, man, are fucked up behind that, man, because y'all make, look, the Texas like we some hoes or something.
Yeah, like, we just gonna let this slide.
Yeah, we gonna let this slide. No, man, y'all from the Curon Projects. There's a lot of other people that's from the Curon Project in Third Ward and Houston, period, that Floyd loved, that they love Floyd, man. You know what I'm saying? Floyd wasn't just from Third Ward. Floyd got around, you know what I'm saying, and deal with everybody. He was, you know what I'm saying, a people's person.
Right.
Everybody's upset behind that, man. We ain't with all that.
Tell me something else, though, because I think you would be a good person to come to with this question. So, that's the issue. That's the issue what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. What could be some type of resolution? What could be like an apology, a public apology? What could they even start?
This is the thing, and here it is, a week and 3 days later. Mm-hmm. Haven't heard an apology.
Nothing.
Haven't heard anything from heartbeat work, heartbeat.
None of his representation.
Just said none of this representation. None of that, man. Like, we haven't heard anything from Netflix.
Yeah.
We haven't heard anything from Tony.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all just sitting up there and think like it's cool. Like, no, man, it ain't cool, man. But that's how they feel, man. They heartless. Kevin Hart is heartless.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, you don't care. It's body check.
Yeah, we move on.
Your wife wants to go pay me for some money and talk about this, that. Hey, that's him. That's just what it is. You feel me? You can't stop a cool when they're at its finest. And they got a platform like that. Hey, man, like, it is what it is, man. You got to stop. As black people, we got to stop that, man. These people is already trying to diminish our culture. I'm talking about this wipe us out, period. You know what I mean? And it's not no soft story.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that black man that's struggling and African American and blaming it on the white man or white people. No, man, I'm just being real with it, man. I'm not asking for nothing, but you at least give us an apology, or you know what I'm saying, you know, whatever else y'all gonna do. You know what I mean? I mean, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should come out with a public problem.
Yeah.
You ain't try to come down and sit down. And I mean, his people or no one else there, you try to come out, sit down and talk to us and reach out to us.
Or at least make a post on it.
At least a post on the line. They ain't did no post. They ain't did none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know. I'll sit down with Kevin.
Yeah.
I'll sit down with him. We'll sit down with him.
Yeah. Well,
How you feel, man? I would love to sit down with him, talk to him.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, brother?
Yeah. Real talk.
That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, it's bad, man. That's bad.
Yeah.
The whole situation is fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Go ahead.
If Kevin Hart or Tony Hinchcliffe, if some miraculous way they see this video, they see a clip of this, they see you talking right now, would you be able to tell them, hey, this is what y'all need to do, or at least how to start to where it'll make the family feel a little ease? It ain't gonna heal it, but just some kind of ease. It will help out a little bit.
Man, you know the thing is, for me, I'm not gonna reach out to them. We won't reach out to them because they know what they did wrong.
Yeah, and I can understand. I shouldn't have to tell you.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to tell you.
Or tell you how to feel.
I should tell you what the fuck you done was wrong, man. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, you know you wrong.
All them motherfuckers is grown. Man.
Okay.
They know what the fuck they did. They know they fucked up royally by saying that, man. You know, you can see his face after the man said to George Floyd, Joe. It was like,
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, no,
There's something wrong with them.
Yeah, we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's. And then, you know, they keep telling me to watch the whole thing. I don't want to watch the whole thing. I'm not feeling. No, I don't want to watch. I seen that one little clip.
Yeah.
That disrespect. So, and you know, they're like, man, you didn't watch the whole thing. You can really get fired up. Now I'm fired up anyway because you said something about the product.
Nah, that's all it took.
That's all it took. I ain't got to look at the rest of this shit.
Yeah.
Now, I understand, you know, if there's anybody I would like to sit down with and just understand where this is coming out, where this coming. Ready to come from, like, why would he do that?
Yeah.
I would like to sit down with Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle, somebody that has an intellectual sense, man. You know, like DL was talking, you know what I'm saying? You know, or, you know, like some people that just make me understand why would you do a joke like that? Right. That's your craft. Right. That's your talent. Yeah. Why would he do that?
Yeah, because I can't think. I'm a big fan of comedy.
Yeah.
But I just can't think of another situation where they joke like that.
Hey, man, I got plenty of comedian friends in Houston, man. Yeah. I used them from Ray Sarah to Ali Sadiq, and I even been with him, you know. Yeah. You know, coming to him like, man, I don't get that type of aura or nothing from guys like that, man.
Right,
from comedians like that, man. I've been around D.L. Hewley. He damn sure ain't with it. You know what I mean? Right. He damn sure, he gonna call like Cooper like he did. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it, man. You know what you've done. You know that George Floyd has a child, right, that's going through a lot, man. Y'all don't understand, man. This baby is fucked up behind this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she had to sit up there, go to school, hear these other kids talking about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, oh, this blah, 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 by her father, man. See, it's not just us. It ain't, it's not about the grown folks.
Yeah.
But we know how to check it. I'm going to check it.
Right.
But it's about, listen, he has a child, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the child need to go through.
Yeah, something is bad that the child had to go through that. So it is what it is.
Yeah. So another thing that I saw, then we'll switch it up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw them ask Marlon Wayans about it. Now he didn't have much to say about it. He didn't want to go into great detail for some reason, but he did say that if the joke was told, and I just want to get your opinion on it, if the joke was told in a way that it got a reaction from the crowd or the family or both, then they may have let it slide. Like if you're going to joke about something that terrible, therefore something like that, a rape, that it would have to be just extremely funny to get a pass. Do you agree with that or no? I don't think you do, but I don't put words in your mouth.
I don't feel like they would have gave him a pass because of the simple fact this was a worldwide thing that happened.
Right.
My partner was murdered in public, on public eye, on social media, by the police, man. You don't play, man. That is bad. So I don't think
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't care, man.
Yeah.
They don't care. You're not gonna make me believe that they're gonna sit up there and try to sit up there, reach out, or do anything. But and what Marlon is saying, I feel like he's kind of saying like, if the joke was funny,
yeah, basically, in so many words,
it would probably would have passed.
Yeah. So,
but I don't think it would have passed.
Yeah. Like I said,
but the thing is, this motherfucker ain't even funny. The white boy not even funny. Like he's not. The guy's not even funny.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have passed, and you can hear the crowd going on.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you hear?
Yeah.
So man, it was
time. Trying to speed past.
Then you trying to speed trash. And then in the end, you get this, God bless America. You know what I'm saying? God bless y'all. God bless you. Come on, man. So there you go. So what we talk about off camera, you see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
He did say.
So Marlon is right. I kind of feel like that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because I know them people is against that bullshit. You know what I mean? I made me believe now one way is gonna sit up there.
They wouldn't have made that joke.
Yeah, they wouldn't have made no joke.
They not.
Yeah, I mean, they have hell of a crafts with being comedians. You know what I mean? They're like it's some know not to go against the line, know not to go against the code. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, like you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like that's coonery.
Yeah. So on a better note, cause I love to hear about it, and I hear about it sometimes, but I want to get it said on my platform.
Oh yeah.
So I want to get some positive things in memory of George Floyd. Like, tell us something that maybe the world don't know about him. Like what's like how you were telling me off camera that he was a man of the community and things like that. That people loved him. Like, I think that people need to hear that more.
You gotta understand, man. See, if you knew Jew, if you knew Floyd, if you knew Big Floyd, if you knew Perry, you know that he really was a giant, gentle giant. Yeah. Floyd went with all that connotation, all that old time about that was a lie. You know what I'm saying? The Harris County, he put a gun in the woman's stomach and all that. He did this and that. Okay, yeah, he had a substance problem. But man, Floyd loved everybody. Floyd was a cool person, man. Floyd was A1, man. You know what I mean? Floyd ain't do nothing but try to go get himself together and come back home and take care of his family and take care of his child, bro. You know what I mean? His mom was sick. All his plans was, I need to get myself together, get back right, where I can come back home and take care of my family, man. You know what I mean? So, they don't bring up, him, you know what I'm saying, being with the church, baptizing people on our court, you know what I'm saying, basketball court. They don't bring that up. They ain't gonna bring nothing up like that. Yeah. They ain't gonna bring up, all the things that he done in the community trying to help artists, you know what I'm saying, from Cal Wayne to all kind of other artists. help push their music, you know what I'm saying? Give them, you know what I'm saying, the ins and outs of the music business. You know what I mean? You know, they don't put out, you know what I'm saying, that he was a legend as with music, you know what I mean? With school and everything, you know, like, you know, it's a lot, man. It's so much. I can't, you know what I'm saying, bring up everything.
Right.
I mean, I've been around them all my life, man.
Right.
He's been around me all his life, so I can't bring up everything.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, the heart that they think that George Floyd had, he didn't have, man. He wasn't with all that, man. He was a good brother. You know what I mean? You know. See, the thing is, you know what I'm saying, you hate evil,
Right.
but you love good.
Yeah.
And what my little brother was good. You know what I mean? You know, I don't care how they portray him or put him out there. Man, yeah, he had a little problem.
Yeah.
Who don't go through substance abuse, alcohol problems. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you haven't, you know what I'm saying, you might not have an alcohol and drug problem, but you might have a habit, shopping habit, anything. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through some type of habit in life. You know what I mean? It might be a habit of just being messy, you know what I mean, or anything. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, hey, I'm just being real, you know, so, you know, or, you know, everybody has a habit if it's shopping or a habit of having OCD, keep your house clean, whatever, you know, anything, man, habits, you know, smoking, cigarettes, anything, you know, so you can't sit up there and degrade a person about, because he had a habit. He tried to fix that and correct that in life.
Right.
To where it is, he can go on and live life. Because when he got sober, he's going to be a bad man in life. If he'd still been living and he'd been sober, he's going to be an awesome guy. He's going to be a bad man. Because he had the gift of gap. We talk, it's, the gift of gap comes from God, man. You got to know how to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to know how to defend yourself. You know what I mean? So, and that's where we're at, bro.
Okay. So we definitely, I want to make sure that I should bring light to y'all the event coming up on the 25th, Memorial Day.
Memorial Day, yes.
So that'll be held at Exotic Pop at 5410 Alameda Road in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Y'all make sure y'all come out and we're gonna celebrate the life of Mr. George Floyd.
Yes.
Y'all come out, take y'all pictures, content creators, podcasters, artists.
All media as well.
All media platforms. Make sure y'all come out there. Because Speak on the Podcast, we're going to be there. So y'all make sure y'all come out and support. So I want to make sure we shed light on that. So I feel like that's one day or one way to keep his name alive. What do you think would be another way? Just for us to, keep championing his name and keep it going. Just
understand, man, that he could have been like, we don't, Floyd like a sacrifice for us.
Yeah, when you think about it.
If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? So you got to keep saying his name. We want you to keep saying his name. Because in fact, we don't keep saying his name, they're going to forget about him and they're going to feel like he wasn't loved and they'll let Derek Chauvin go. Yeah. I'm telling you what these people do, man. Yeah. Charlie Clerk had it on his mind before he got passed, may rest in peace. But he had it on his mind to try to, get Derek Chauvin. Now, he shouldn't be incarcerated for the death of George Floyd. He preached and preached that. Yeah. But we're not gonna harp on his death. May he rest in peace too. Right. Because I'm like I said, I'm unbiased, man. I'm not biased by a long shot. Yeah. And I would never disrespect the dead or whatever like that, because I was brought up right. You know what I mean? Point blank, man. Yeah. I mean, when I say I'm the grandson of a field Negro, you understand that's the fight, why I have the fight in me like I do. You know what I mean? So it is what it is,
Yeah, I gotta respect that, man. So we're gonna keep his name alive. We're gonna, keep screaming George Floyd, man. Like, I feel like if it's something going on in the community, in the world, really, and you feel like, that someone was done harm to and they not here to speak about it, I feel like you should speak on it. If you have a platform, if you have an iPhone, speak on it. Tell people that, hey, you was wrong for what you did. I don't agree with that. And I feel as black people, we most definitely should be saying something about it. With all the past history of enslavement and just, people just keeping their foot on our neck. I think we should definitely speak our mind. Any chance we got the opportunity to do it. Back in the day, our people couldn't do it. Yeah. So we finally have an opportunity to, like I have this platform and I'm having you on. Yeah. Like I want to put something positive out into the world. Exactly. We ain't always got to be talking about the party and bang bang and all this and that. Yeah. Sometimes you got to slow down and open your eyes and see what's going on in the world and talk about it. Educate somebody. You know what I'm saying? And really listen to your elders.
Exactly. First,
that's
put God first, man. Whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Put God first, and everything else gonna fall in place. Yeah. You know what I mean? But speak out. Yeah. Don't let people handle you. You know what I'm saying? Any other color. Right. You know what I mean? We're already being suppressed as it is. Mm-hmm. They're already trying to take us back. Speak out when you see injustice or you know what's going on. Speak out on it. Yeah. I don't just do this for the Floyd family. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just been with the Floyd. You even know that little brother. Right. But I done been all over the world doing this. I've been with Breonna Taylor Zaney. Right. I've been with Jacob Blake. You know what I'm saying? I've been with Jolly Ginger. I've been with, I've been with, Trayvon Martin Sabrina. You know what I'm saying? I'm Martin Mom. I've been, with the Eric Nichols family. I've been with the Dante Wright family in Minnesota. It's Jason Walker out of Fayetteville, Fayetteville, North Carolina, all up there. And this is something that I've been doing for 6 years. So you wouldn't imagine the funerals and the people that I be with have been through the same thing that Floyd went through. You know what I mean? You have kids, I've also been the Vanessa Gillian family. Mm. You know what I mean? I've been with Samuel Olson family. You know what I mean? So like, it's like I said, I'm unbiased, man. Injustice is injustice. Right. And when I see coonery that I see what, motherfucker doing, I'm going to call it that, especially towards mine. Right. But there is nothing weak about us down here, man. That what makes you think that we wasn't going to say nothing about Floyd?
Right. Yeah, you had to know you were going to hear from the people.
Yeah, we knew you were hear from the people.
You should have knew. If you don't, you know.
It's the same thing. If I was up under Derek Chauvin neck and I died, Floyd will ride. Right. He go ride. Mm-hmm. See, the way we were taught in Third Ward, Cunningham Projects, you ride for your partner, whether you wrong or right. You tell him he wrong later on the day. Yeah. Well, I'm saying, want you to roll for him, but you ride for your partner, whether he dead or alive, or whether he wrong or right, man. Right. Point blank, that's what we come up under. Yeah. And I taught him that. He's the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we're not, I'm not condoning this shit, man. We're not going to sit up there and let that go or nothing like that, man. I'm not with all that, man. Point blank.
Yeah, real talk. I don't know. That's a black thing or a Texas thing, cause I feel the same way about that. You supposed to ride for your brother.
Man, you ride, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna check you in front of these people, but I'm gonna tell you about that.
Yeah, later on, man.
We understood while we out here.
Yeah, we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding. You go fight, whatever we'll do. I'm riding with you. Yeah. But later on, I'm telling you, you know you wrong.
You know damn well you wrong. Boy, got me out there getting mad.
But see, I can't tell. That's the thing. I can't tell my partner.
Right. Yeah.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah, that's the difference.
I can't tell my partner that, man. Because the motherfucker killed him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was a motherfucker that abused their authority. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You abuse your authority to commit murder. Yeah. So hey, man, it's, that 9 minutes and 29 seconds, man, is something I'll never forget. When they thought it was 8 minutes and 46 seconds, now it's 9 minutes and 29 seconds that he had on there. Let's get that straight. You know what I mean? So, man, it's crazy, man. If you can stand on your knees, I'll tell you what. You got time one day. Mm-hmm. Get on your knee and stay on there for 9 minutes and 29 seconds and see how your knee feel. Mm-hmm. Now, if it should be heard used, now what you think, how you feel?
So somebody next. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying, Lord? Man, come on, bro. That man, there's nothing right about that. There's nothing right about you joking about, Floyd being, and all that, man, talking about he's, and the thing is to insinuate that Floyd is in hell. You saying, oh, he's looking up. You know what I'm saying? He's looking up and he's laughing so hard, you can't breathe. Man, you can go fuck yourself, bro.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, man, you lucky we ain't in arm reach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, it still might be on site.
Yeah.
If I ever see it in the world. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. You know, so it's crazy.
That was definitely low down.
Yeah.
But like I say, man, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out to speak.
No problem, man.
You know what I'm saying?
OG Bugs in the building, man.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
doing what I do, man.
Yeah.
Doing what I do. This is nothing I won't do for your family, like any other family that went through injustice. I'm gonna ride with you.
Yeah.
I ride for the melanin of my skin, man. Because I know the melanin of my skin go through so much.
Yeah.
So much, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, and it's you know, you just for instance, you know what I'm saying? Me just putting this story out there on TMZ.
Mm-hmm.
Giving the world the story, because you know when you're giving it to TMZ, you're giving it to the world.
Right.
I called them out on Cooner to the world because they need to know he is so fucking out of line, man. Way out of line, man, to get with these people.
Mm-hmm.
And sit up there and okay these jokes and all this. That's dark humor.
Yeah, definitely dark.
That's dark humor, bro. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying, enlightening about that joke. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as the joke with Charlie Kirk. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, you had no business even doing that.
Yeah.
See, thing is, you understand, Floyd loved all.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd had white girlfriends, he had black girlfriends, he had Mexican girlfriends.
Yeah.
He had, you know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. You know, he wasn't biased by a long shot.
Yeah.
You know, so and Minnesota loved Floyd. You know what I mean? You know, it's I could get real deep, but I'm not gonna get real deep. But you know, he always had an envious about Floyd. You know what I'm saying? They worked together. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So
like I say, man, we definitely appreciate you, man. We definitely want to get this story out there. We're going to push it as far as we can go with it.
yeah.
You know, we're going to get it in front of as many people as we can. Like I say, man, I'm just thankful. It was good talking to you, meeting you in person, man. Really saying that, you know, you really like this in real life.
Yeah, I like
everybody can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you really, I can appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm not. No, I don't sugarcoat shit.
Yeah.
I am who I am. I'm Travis Cain's human rights activist. You know what I mean? You know, you don't see me. I'm very humble. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to come out, I'm coming out.
Okay. If somebody wanted to reach you, there somewhere they can reach you at?
Well, you have Facebook. You have Kane's Management. Kane's. Canesman. This is short. Kane's Management is short for Canesman. And you have on Instagram, which is another Mugs Production.t@gmail.com. That's another Mugs Production.t@gmail.com. Instagram, I mean, another Mugs Production. And it's also a bunch of Canes, man, too. All of them incorporated the same way. And, you know, you look at all the updates to see what's going on. The event is going to be at Exotic Pop. We want everybody and everybody to come all out and have a good time, have free food and drinks while they last. We have T-shirts, candles, cups, in memory of them. It's going to be a fun day. We got stuff for the kids, of course. You know, we're doing for the community. I'm always on community work because I do believe, you know what I'm saying, and I say this all the time, faith without works is dead.
It's dead. Come on.
So you have to sit up there. If you're about, you know what I'm saying, having faith, you're going to do charity work. You're going to help the community. I don't care if you are this major mega star or whatever. You know what I mean? You could be, your title could be whatever it is.
Right.
And you still have to come back to the community and do something for them, man.
Right.
Point blank period.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. I appreciate you sitting down with us.
No problem, man.
Say, y'all come out May 25th, man. The block party is in memory of George Floyd, man. Come out and support. That's going to be at Exotic Pop, the Houston location,
yes.
5410 Alameda, man. Come out, whoever you are, come show love, man. It's going down in Houston, Texas. This has been another episode of the Speak on the Podcast, man. Thank you once again for coming out with my OG and doing my show, man. I appreciate it, bro. Real
y'all
talk.
know what it is, man. I love y'all. I'm always fighting for the members of y'all's skin, for all the injustice. And I love you, and you can't take it back. You can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Hey man, we out just like that.